Hello students, welcome back to our channel Score High to Soar High. In this video series, we have been uploading physics derivations from class 12 physics, first lesson electrostatics. This is the third derivation of this series. Come on, let us move on to the derivation. Subscribe this channel and share it with your friends so that let them also get benefited. Torque experienced by an electric dipole in the uniform electric field. Here we are going to derive an expression for the torque experienced by an electric dipole in the uniform electric field. Now let us have a closer look at this diagram. In this diagram, these parallel lines represents uniform electric field. In this electric field, a dipole is placed at an angle to the direction of the electric field. So, an angle is produced. Now here, this AB is the dipole and minus Q, a negative charge is placed at A and a positive charge is placed at B. As we all know that the distance in between the negative charge and this positive charge is 2A. So, it is written over here. And at this point, a force is made which is nothing but plus QE vector. Again at this point, and another force is made which is minus QE vector. So in this case, these two forces are acting in the opposite direction and are also of same magnitude. So they get cancelled. So on the whole, only a turning effect, a torque is only produced in this case. Now, here you can see a right angle triangle. This right angle triangle is drawn separately. A, B, C is a right angle triangle and here comes the theta angle. So let us find out sine theta, which is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse, which is opposite side to this theta BC, and which is hypotenuse. The longest side of this triangle is AB. So BC by AB. So in the next step, let me bring this AB this side, then it becomes get multiplied. So AB sine theta is equal to BC. An equation we have got. Now let us have a brief description about this diagram. AB is electric dipole. Electric dipole lies in the uniform electric field at an angle theta. Now the torque on the dipole. There is a formula to calculate the torque on the dipole, which is nothing but any one of the forces. As you have already seen in the diagram, there are two forces acting in the opposite directions. Now let us take any one of the forces and multiply it by the perpendicular distance in between the two forces. Now let us see the diagram once again. Here, which is the perpendicular distance between the two forces? A force act at this point and another force act at this point. The perpendicular distance is nothing but this one. Here extend this line. So this is the perpendicular distance in between these two forces, which is nothing but BC. So torque is indicated by the Greek letter tau. So tau is equal to QE. We have taken any one of the forces which is multiplied by the perpendicular distance BC. So in the next step, QE into, we have already got an expression for BC, which is nothing but AB sine theta. So in the next step, QE into, what is the distance in between AB, which is nothing but the length of the dipole, 2A. So 2A sine theta. In the next step, I have grouped this Q and 2A within bracket and capital E sine theta. In the next step, tau is equal to P capital E sine theta because P is nothing but Q into 2A. So in the place of Q into 2A, I have written small p. which is nothing but what? The dipole moment. So in vector form, we can write it in this way. Tau vector is equal to small p vector into capital V vector. How do we get this? Because in mathematics you might have studied A vector plus B vector is equal to AB sin theta. So AB sin theta is nothing but A vector plus B vector. Similarly, PE sin theta is nothing but P vector plus E vector. Now, special cases. Number one, when the electric dipole is aligned in the direction of the electric field, that is E vector. In other words, P vector is aligned with E vector. So here the angle becomes 0 degree. So let us write the expression tau is equal to PE sin theta, which is nothing but PE sin 0. What is the value of sin 0? 0. So is equal to PE into 0, which is nothing but 0. So here the tau has become 0. So in this case, the torque is minimum when the electric dipole is aligned in the direction of the electric field. Second case, when the electric dipole is perpendicular to the direction of the electric field, that is E vector. That is, P vector is perpendicular to E vector. So in this case, theta becomes 90 degree. Again, let us write the expression tau is equal to PE sin theta, which is nothing but PE sin 90 degree. Now, what is the value of sin 90 degree? Which is equal to 1. So, is equal to PE into 1. So, tau is equal to PE. So, in this case, torque is maximum. So, when the dipole is placed perpendicular to the direction of the electric field, torque becomes maximum. Another thing, there is a small note which will be of much useful to you in one-word questions. One, when the electric dipole is in the uniform electric field, it experiences only torque. So when it is placed in the uniform electric field, the electric dipole experiences only torque. Because net force is 0. Why net force is 0? As we have already seen in the diagram, both the forces acting at the 2 points are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction, so they get cancelled off. But when the electric dipole is in non-uniform electric field, it experiences both, that is net force and also torque. So with this video has come to an end. Let us meet in the next video with another derivation.
Like, share and comment and subscribe our channel and click the bell button for more videos. Thank you.